Headquarters in Sydney, Australia. Yeah, that's your key to self-empowerment. Working all around the world, raising the vibration of the collective, which is you. I hope you're sparkling and twinkling. Something about love blossoming. What? An atmosphere of romance. Is that from your aura? Do you know the roses are the highest vibration? So just, order a couple dozen or get some rose oil. You can do rose and geranium oil. Get your frequency lifted. We're doing a snapshot here with the Lucy Cavendish Tarot. We also have Archangel Michael. We have the Romance Angels and the Abundance Angels. We're going to do a love snapshot at the end as well, just to check in there, because you can have romance, right? The energy of romance comes from within, and then it shows on the external. So things are going to speed up here for you, right? After you've had a bit of a shock news, right? Shock realization here, bit of a wake-up call here to get moving. See, you hesitated. You knew this. This is something you knew, and then you go, oh, there, that happened. I knew that, yeah. So that's your intuition. So don't second guess yourself, learning to trust your first response to any news or situation, right? Putting down all those burdens of other people that put on your shoulders here, because you have an outcome here that you're enjoying very, very much. Yes, you are. Now we want to do a shout out to Eva. She was first to book for the intercession of the Most High. And look, a 10 of Cups as well. So these are blessings, right? Because you put down your burden. So you're not meant to have any burdens in your mind, because then you don't have room to create and manifest your 10 of Cups and your 10 of Pentacles. I'm so excited for you, Taurus. Your intuition is off the charts at the moment, like over the top. So you'll be less wanting to be around people like busy places, supermarkets. Even the park was busy today. So anything like that with lots and lots of people, right? Here's a victory, look. Hang on. Ace of Pentacles, and then I just think they're so thick, these cards. Sorry, Temperance. That's balance and harmony, right? So there's the debt I get here is balanced. Karmic debt as well. What you thought was a problem is actually become a blessing in disguise. And there's something new coming in for you. This is a special gift, right? A special opportunity. You can't see it right now, but it will manifest right before your eyes. Keep your eyes open also for flying money. I actually saw a guy pick $50 note up in front of my face, in front of my feet. It was like, that was mine. But what can you say? He got it. He didn't even ask, did you drop this? It's like it was his. I thought, right, that's it. That's the last time that happens for me. But keep your eyes open, because there's magic happening, right, energetically, of what you think about you're creating. And this is like payment for past diligence, right? When you thought nobody was watching you. And now you're realizing that you don't have to worry about any of it. This is like, I'm going to tell you, it is like winning the lottery. Like it's a really high vibration. You got the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Wands. So any struggles, any concerns, any worries, any doubts about where you would live or your finances, right? You need to just like burn them in a fire ceremony, because they're gone. And that's why, because it's almost a bit of a shock how your life is going to start changing now. Because 4 weeks it's sort of been on hold, and now everything's starting to move. So it's going to go really fast for the next 8 weeks. You may even have to pack a bag. You might be on a holiday. And there's a new opportunity here. I just see you laughing and cheersing. So there's something to celebrate, and you're at a dinner and you're having a glass of wine. Sorry, I can just see it. And it's because all that past pain is gone. There's something magical about this moon, right, that we're going through, the energy that we're going through at the moment, because we're on a bit of a journey, aren't we? And we went through the galaxy, you know, the Avalonian, the Atlantean templates. That's when you just feel sometimes very lethargic. I'm going to ask the abundance angels for you about your new career moves, your new opportunity. Any advice they have for Taurus? For Taurus, getting rich, super happy. Right, all debts cleared, whatever rich is for you. Right, something you were concerned about. Right, maybe that is gaining interest, or, you know, like a debt. It's completely cleared overnight. Something magical here. And then that's when you start to relax and bring forth your true gifts. Yes, your true gifts. So it's the mind that will program everything. So catch your thoughts, because you're on a positive program here. So negativity can't exist. So clearing your mind and getting still. Yeah, in receptive mode. You have to receive these gifts with grace. It's not always easy to receive. This is a massive window of opportunity. So just being ready. No sniffles. Got to keep your chest, it's cold here in Sydney, I don't know where you are, but you have to keep your chest warm. It's your Merkaba, right? Your high heart. So you do need to keep that warm, and your feet, because they're your spiritual eyes. Oops, I told you. Blocking out distractions, going into peace to find that infinite space within. You want to be able to access your superconscious mind at this time, because things change in your atmosphere. It's like, because I am not moved by this situation moves. So you're bringing down divine favor here, and it blesses somebody else's life with your heart. Anyone looking for romance? There's a romance alert. A romance alert. And this is let go of guilt. Right? It doesn't matter if he's 20 years younger. I don't know why I heard that. And also the guilt, like here, of being successful or more successful than those around you. You know, if you get an upgrade and then you feel like you've got to bring everybody with you and bring them up. But this is why you're learning. So that's hard for you, because you're going to be, say it, rich and happy. A lot of people can be rich and unhappy, no soul. But rich and happy, that's a good one, Taurus. Right? So any old situations are over. They've come to a full conclusion. Like in your energy, you're just done with that. You know, it's boring. It's like you've worried that yourself silly about it for so long that it's just like, oh, I got nothing. And this creates the space for everything, whoa, to come in. Archangel Michael's here, so we're going to have a look at Taurus and their romantic partner, and then the shared energy in this beautiful doorway or gateway. So we're in the flame of the ruby gateway, God's flame. And this has activated your solar plexus. This is like, I deserve and I'm willing to accept. So get out of my way, because I have a plan. Go Taurus, go Taurus. When Taurus starts to move, the whole sine wave of the stars move. Detach from the situation. So anyone bringing drama to you, you can sniff it out a mile away. You have to be really tough. Do you know what I mean? You're like, Before they even start talking, you can feel the energy. So you got to go in then. Like, you got to go really early. Or you might even make an announcement, right? And tell people that you're in quiet time here, or you're not interested in having that conversation anymore because it just upsets you. Or, no, don't come at 2 o'clock, come at later at 8 o'clock, because that's when I'll be relaxed and able to give you more attention, or stuff like that. It's just simple stuff, because like you're on a mission and you're hocus pocus focused on what makes you feel good about yourself. Go Michael. He's got messages for you. They were massive. So then you got to let go. This is a time where if you're not used to following your intuition, it's not out there, and you notice how much time you spend on searching. Like you get into a habit of searching, what do I need out there? What can I do there? What can I give here? Instead of just sitting, because the angels are really close. And there's timing gateways set up for unions of couples. So you've got to be really still, like slow down. The angels are saying to me all day yesterday and today. I was like, all right. Like a turtle. They showed me a turtle. Oh my gosh. So this is you slowing down, having a look. You don't have to make any decisions. Don't let anyone rush you or push you into making any decisions, because there's no rush. Lean on the angels to sort anything out that you don't want to make a decision on. Say, I cast that burden on the Christ within. I go free. I'm going to let a free energy. We're meant to be in the energy of rejoicing. And then it brings through the gifts. But it's not easy to get there. You've got to cultivate, your energy field and get really strict on your own negativity, your own thought process. Because there's so much time. Like if you did nothing, it will solve itself. Most of the time, if you just say no to that phone call, then that person will ring you back with their solution because they got it from somebody else, because you were hocus pocus focus. And so now you're having a different conversation with them. You're having good news that they actually had to have a solution instead of them bringing you the problem. So you've got to navigate your timing here, right? And in what you're doing, this is stiletto heel focus. Gone are the days in the multitasking. Gone are those days. Females can do multitasking very well. I laugh at how much I used to do when I drive the car. Wow. Anyway, can do a lot of things, but it doesn't serve you anymore. So you're just going to take things slowly, break things down into steps, and just do one step at a time. No rushing in the mind or the stomach, because inside you can rush even though you're sitting still. So trying to find peace and your center, because you're accessing something you hadn't had before, your intuition and your timing. Let's have a look at the romance angels. What have they got coming up for Taurus around this massive super full moon? Lots of energetic changes. That means people facing a lot of karma, right? And so they just sort of go out of your vibrational field. So that's sorted. So the less you do, the less you care about all that stuff, and the more you bring in where you're going and joy. Wow, you got separation here. How are you going to get separation with joy? So you've got to express your love and separation. I really love you, but from over there. No, further away. Yeah, oh, I love you heaps more over there. So trusting that your heart knows this one, and trust you're in the right place. Always say that to yourself, right? That you can't get it wrong. Oh, and there's the atmospheric pressure. Taurus are the best lovers of the zodiac. Did you know that? Yeah. They're good ones. So it's time to relax, replenish. There's high magic in the air, right? So this is like you could fall in love again, add romance. There's a picnic, even though you may have been with somebody for a very long time, the energy is shifting here. This is like this is a rush of romance. You can't buy this stuff, right? No matter how hard you try. So this is amazing. Don't miss it. You know that saying, stop and smell the flowers, the roses? Enjoy this moment. Enjoy what's going to take place in the next 2 weeks, because it's quite magical. And don't rush it. Where is this going? What's happening here? got to be your authentic self. You've got to be really tough, actually. You're going to have to set boundaries and speak up. Otherwise, people, you know, if you don't, it's like this is your energy. So if you go, oh, yeah, that's okay, then that's deceiving somebody. And the energy that they pick up, they go, oh, maybe Taurus isn't telling me the truth, because they pick up on it. Other people are psychic too. So that's why you have to be your own authentic self. So you don't send out a vibration of deceit, you know, because you're sometimes, you do it to be kind because, you know, you have compassion. And you also do it because you're need to please others, right? That's what you're leaving behind. You're not going to deceive yourself because you know that they pick up that deceit energy. So you'd rather speak up and say the truth, and then they won't like it, but it's better for you. Does that make sense? This is a lesson you're learning, and especially in intimate relationships here. And then that will take it to the next level. What you think somebody would run away, they actually get closer. It has the opposite of your fear, right? Because then you've let go of that control. Wow. Otherwise, you argue then, right? That's what creates most of your arguments, when you haven't been like Queen of Swords over here. Got to be a bit more of a Queen of Swords, speaking up and speaking your truth, right? People think they can get control over you, but you see it, and then you let it go. And then it causes disruption in the energy. Does that make sense? So you'd rather be straight talker, right? Say, you're not going to like this, but I'm going to have to go because I can't listen to this gossip or whatever. You know what I mean? Say it lacks integrity for me, so I'm going to get out of your hair and leave, instead of making up an excuse. Oh no, I got to go and do this. And, you know, just little things like that drain your energy. So you got to get out of town really quickly, away from people. Or say no. Oh, it's no. It's your people-pleasing days are over. And it's very, very attractive to the opposite sex when you are clear like that, apparently. That can be like an ace in a tennis match. Do you know what I mean? And then that's on. Game on, Taurus. Game on. They go, oh, I like her. Oh, I like him. Sort of turns people on, so to speak. Let's have a look at the Love Oracle, talking about that. And getting enough sleep, Taurus, because your head hurts, right? Getting headaches. So just drinking a lot of water, having a decent meal. If you look back at the last 3 days and put all the food on the table that you ate, is there a decent meal in there? I used to go, where? Oh, I should add some fruit in. Never thought about taking chocolate out. Following your heart, right? So you're sticking up for your heart. And this is also your inner child, right? You're being the adult for your inner child now. And it's very liberating, and it feels really good because you always knew what to do. You always know what to say, but you hold back because you have empathy and you're kind and you're very compassionate. But now care less. That's their problem. It's a bit like that. And that will actually, it helps people because they're learning through your kindness. You still say it with kindness, but it's like, this conversation is not for me, or I'm going now, or, you know, you got to cut people off, and then you got to speak up, saying about behaviours and attitudes that don't align with your integrity. And someone might say, well, I'll never do that again. I didn't know that. Thanks for sharing that. And they feel safe that you're going to tell them when they stuff up and accept that they will change it. So then you start building a deeper relationship. Does that make sense? So this is about, oh, you got to get over that stuff, you know? You just got to get over that because romance is here. Can you forgive them? I hear. Can you forgive them? Cupid's here. This is a spiritual connection. So you've got to look, you've got to follow your guidance to be in the right place at the perfect time. Your spirit's already alert to this, right? Your soul star's already active because now it's searching for happiness, the romance vibe, right? You can have romance. Just, I had it in the park with the drumming circle today. It was romantic. Anyway, don't rush into anything. We know that. Taking your time, making decisions, don't have to do anything, because this is an alignment of passion and excitement. Look at that. Can you forgive them? This is the other half of your soul. Yes, you can forgive them. So they're forgiven. And this is originating now. This is for you who are on the twin flame journey. There's an activation taking place. So good. Once Taurus activates. See, the twins here. But you have to wait because divine timing. And you're really good at that. But don't get distracted by people pleasing, because your heart is ready for love on a deeper level. Very exciting. You've waited long enough. The time is now. Let's have a message from your beloved. Oh, from your beloved. So I believe twin flames have the same soul, the same divine blueprint. And then their mission is to clear all the darkness out and come back to light. So they were split, they go separately, and then the hearts come back together. And the hearts know this plan. If you can clear from your crown chakra to your soul star and get the download of the blueprint, connect to source, then half the battle's over. Everything else knows. Like your body knows, that your bodies know each other. Your hearts start telecommunication straight away. Like you don't need a telephone. You don't need to be in any vicinity of them. We're talking about across galaxies, I just heard. Oh my goodness. Maybe. You're an angel of light, Taurus. Before you I surrender past and future. All that matters is this moment. My heart is transformed every time you are near. Somebody wants your forgiveness. They're sorry. I want kisses. Surrender the past and the future. So that's where you need to speak up and say, well, actually, when you did this or that, I felt like this, and I never want to feel like that again. So I'm requesting that you don't do that ever again. Is that okay? And see what happens. Everything happens for a reason. See what happens. Everything happens for a reason. And even though the reason is sometimes unclear, I graciously accept all that transpires in the knowing that it unfolds through love, in accordance with the divine will of my soul. You're going through an evolution, a spiritual growth spurt, a soul evolution here. It's amazing. I'm so glad you've tuned into this channel, and I hope to see you again soon. Please join the tribe if you're interested in communion, and we're doing soul clearing and breaking soul ties for heart dwellers, or you can go to my website and have a look there at reikibybella.com. Hope to connect with you soon. Please let me know your name and location, and keep your eye on the community tabs for specials that I may be running. I love you. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.